The best and most accurate way to tell if a woman is sexually attracted to you while you're in a conversation with her is to get an overall picture of what she's thinking and feeling. You do this using the only method you can, by looking at her and listening to her and cross-checking the things you notice against a list of well-known signs of attraction. For example, her level of eagerness. She seems eager to keep the conversation going. When there's a lull in the conversation, she tries to fill it by saying something new or referring back to something you or she just said. Her facial expressions show that she's emotionally involved in the conversation and not just going through the motions. She smiles at the right times, looks shocked when you'd expect her to, frowns when you mention something sad, etc. However, her expressions don't look forced. They don't disappear a split second after appearing. They appear and disappear naturally and organically. Eye contact. You can practically have sex with your eyes. If a woman likes you, she'll show you with her eyes. For example, she holds eye contact properly and doesn't glance over your shoulder or look at other people too often. When you glance away from her and then look back while talking, she's still looking at you. She hasn't seen the opportunity to look away and taken advantage of it. She blinks quite a lot, in between making her eyes open wide, as if in surprise or mild shock. This eye-opening happens in unison with a big smile. She looks down every now and then, submissively, then looks back up and resumes strong, unbroken eye contact. Laughing. The more a girl laughs while talking to you, the more attracted to you she's likely to be. That's the general rule. Here's how to interpret laughing. She laughs when you consciously make a joke. She laughs at your jokes even when you both know they're not technically very funny. She laughs at the right time. She doesn't randomly laugh halfway through something you're saying as if she's topping up the laugh level of the conversation just to keep things sweet. She laughs at different levels. Sometimes she giggles, sometimes she just gives a 1-second chuckle. Other times she opens her mouth wide, tilts her head back a little, and laughs up to 8 seconds, which is longer than it sounds. She laughs a little bit when you do something flirty. Now, this might sound like a bad thing, but in fact, by laughing, she's subconsciously saying, "I like what you just said or did. I feel comfortable with it, and I'd like you to do it again." Tactility. Physically touching lies at the heart of true sexual attraction. The more physical contact a woman makes with you, the more comfortable and sexually attracted to you she is. That's a certified scientific fact. If a woman does any of the following, then you should know that it's very likely she's sexually attracted to you. She playfully punches or pushes you when you say something controversial or flirty. She touches you to get your attention. For example, if you're talking to one of her friends, she might lightly touch just below your shoulder at the outer side of your chest near your armpit while saying something like, "Hey, do you know," etc., etc. She brushes her leg against yours as you sit next to each other more often than she really needs to. She keeps her leg or shoulder lightly touching yours as you sit or stand next to each other. You can guess what other examples of physical contact from a woman might signal. The more often and intimately she touches you, the more she likes you and wants you to like her. So, that's an overview of how attraction detection works. Now, let's quickly go over the key things you've learned. 1. Women deliberately and unintentionally confuse men while playing the game of attraction. So it's important you know how to tell if a woman is attracted to you before you put all your effort into attracting her. 2. You can tell if a woman is attracted to you before you've started talking to her by checking if she is playing with her hair or play acting with her friends. The more focused on you this behavior seems, the more likely it is that she's attracted to you. 3. While in conversation with her, you can silently assess her words and behavior to get an even better idea of how much she likes you. You should consider her level of eagerness and excitement, how she keeps eye contact with you, how much and in what way she laughs, and how much and in what way she touches you. By combining all of that, you can get a very clear picture of where you stand with a woman and what you need to do next to attract her further. What you always do next, of course, is use attraction-building techniques, like the Necker Cube, Blaze Tools, and the Secret Symbol. You can learn these attraction-generating techniques and more for free by visiting blackbeltseduction.com. Go there now to get your free crash course in the art of attraction and seduction, as well as some free PDFs packed full of secret black belt level attraction and seduction techniques.